Hi, Aries. This is going to be your mid-November reading. It's good for the sun, rising, moon, or Venus sign of Aries. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone that watches. It will simply resonate with whomever needs to hear it the most. Check your rising, moon, or Venus sign. If this doesn't resonate on this channel, you could find your messages there instead, or just different messages, deeper messages. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is in the description below. I feel a deep connection to Aries because I'm a Libra and you're my brothers and sisters right across the wheel. So I really love reading for you guys. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Sorry if I seem a little low energy, you guys. I have a lot of allergy meds in me right now, but I'm okay. The change of seasons is difficult for me. You guys might be having some difficulty changing the seasons too here. Mostly the seasons of your life, I think. I'm curious to see how things play out in the tarot for you between yourself and your environment, Aries. But what the oracle messages are showing me is that it's really important for you, Aries, to stay in your present moment. There's something from the past that you need to let go of, perhaps more than one thing, perhaps many things, an old relationship, an old cycle, things from childhood. It could be anything, really. There's something from the past that you guys need to let go of. And also, the future is very much a mystery for you right now, and it's meant to be that way. You guys are meant to be letting your lives unfold naturally in the 3D. But before you do that, there's something that you need to let die so something new can grow in its place. All the oracle cards indicate that. So either you or someone you're connecting to has a hard time letting go of the past, and it might create a block in your present moment. I think this because of the oracle cards that all came out for you seem to have a similar theme. From the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck, Aries, you guys got let it go and smoke and mirrors. Let it go is exactly what it means. There is definitely something that you need to let go. Let it go is about forgiveness, healing resentments, shedding the role of the eternal martyr sometimes, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so you can move into the lesson it offers, and relinquishing the need to be right. I did also notice that communication is key. So you might butt heads with someone mid November. Just let it go. You don't need to be right. Don't cast yourself as the victim, and pay close attention when someone else casts themselves as the victim as well. There's definitely something that needs to be let go of. And smoke and mirrors is also about seeing through a specific lens of perception. It's about seeing through the lens of past conditioning and needing to let go of that. It's sometimes can indicate an inability to recognize the truth of what's right in front of us. So pay attention to the facts. Don't let your intuition be muddled by overthinking. Even fire signs can overthink things like us air signs. It's also about healing from misguided perceptions, moving beyond illusion of separation. You're not really separated from what it is you want. There might be something you want mid November, a relationship, a job, a living situation. There's something that you might feel as though you're separated from. That's kind of an illusion, apparently. You're really not. It's time to really be accountable for your biases and the way you view the world as well. Wow. So I think that there might be some old ways of thinking that you or a person you're connecting to need to let go of so that you can move into a more happy, free space. You guys are so passionate and such happy people, amazing leaders as well. And you have this like not a naivety, but just you look at the world through you're the fool, you're the magician, you represent a leap of faith and wonder and awe. So when these cards came out, I was like, this hurts me for Aries. I want them to let go of the past so that they can, you kick off the zodiac wheel. You're our leaders. You usually take that really seriously. I see that you're trying because you see yourself as the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. So you're working on something really important, but definitely try to let go of something. I think whatever it is, it's been hard for you because what came out of the Halloween Oracle deck for you was midnight, the most magical hour of all, and dawn, the light before the darkness. This is about the magic of the dark night of the soul. When we finally let go of something and move through a portal, your guides want you to say, even though you've been through a lot, you're about to move into a time of magic. If you can let go of your biases and the old lens of the way you used to look at things, Aries, and let go, let something go, because you are approaching this new dawn, the light after the darkness. There's a brush fire here in this card. Something needs to be burned off, and then you can be set free. You really are moved. This is like the Ten of Swords in reverse, where we free ourselves from something painful. But Jack-o'-lantern came out. I think this has come out for a couple different signs. It's been happening across the board. This is a card of protection. Jack-o'-lantern they were placed on front porches during Samhain and Halloween to scare off evil spirits. So it's not about dishing out, like giving something, like returning a resentment or something. It's not about giving a person a taste of their own medicine. It's about showing a person how they're making you feel and having really strong boundaries. You or a person you connect to in mid-November may have really strong boundaries, or they'll need to. Someone feels the need to protect themselves, either you or someone else. So don't get your wires crossed. Communication is key. Let go of old so that new points of view can come in, for sure. They also want you to focus on honesty and gratitude. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And I did notice that justice came out of the deck here in your environment. That could be your response to the environment as well. So honesty, fairness, and truth will be very important. Some of you will connect with a Libra. If you can't get straight answers out of someone else, don't let it confuse you. Just let it go. Gratitude came out for you guys as well. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So with smoke and mirrors and gratitude, let go of the mindset of lack. Look around and think about what you do have and what you can do versus what you don't have and what you can't do, and let go of that which no longer serves you. They wanted me to use a deck that I don't use very often. My kids got me this deck. It's the deck of many things. It's actually used for role playing and for Dungeons and Dragons. And my kids were like, "I dare you to use this." I was like, "Please, I can pull intuitive messages out of any deck, even a card deck. Let me use it." So they wanted me to use it for you guys. I was like, "Okay, I'll use it for Aries." You guys got interesting messages. Shroud and Revenant. Shroud is you instantly lose all memories of your past. You retain all skills, levels, and abilities. You may only recover your memories through a wish or divine intervention. You're shrouded by a memory of something. I think that you guys feel like if you let go of something, it'll be gone for good. And I do notice that death is here for you. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, perhaps, but I see that death is in reverse as a challenge for you in mid-November. Don't be afraid of what grows in the place of what dies, Aries. Don't be afraid to let go of something. A literal death, an emotional or metaphorical death, an energetic death. Something new will grow in the place of what dies. I think some of you might be clinging to a memory or an old form. I notice with the Empress and the Shroud here, some of you might feel like something has a lot of fertile ground, but not necessarily. Let go of the old so something new and more fertile can come in. And Revenant is resurrecting one dead character. One aspect of the personality is permanently changed. I see with several of the oracle cards here in Death in Reverse, you guys are having a hard time letting go of something. Past stories you're telling yourself, a past relationship, something that has been kept shrouded. It's just time to be grateful and to be honest and let go so that something new can grow in its place. You are working towards something that you think will have a lot of promise here with the Empress. So we'll see what plays out in the tarot. Your advice, I was surprised by the advice because as a reader, I've seen this a lot through the years. I've been doing this for 27 years now. Most people all humans have a very hard time with witness consciousness and just staying in their present moment. We're either thinking about the past or we're thinking about 5 minutes from now, half an hour from now, a day from now, later on tonight, next week, tomorrow. And typically, we can't let go of what dies or what's over until we know for sure what's coming in. Most of my clients want to know that with tarot readings. Like they're having a hard time letting go of something and they'll say, "Well, what's coming in for me? When's my next relationship? Will I get this? Will I get that?" And I'm like, dude, I already know what the cards are going to say. You have to process your ending before spirit is going to tell you anything about the future. You cannot cheat fate. And I think some of you need to be reminded of that. I was like, this is kind of, I was pissed. I was like, this is tough love, Spirit. Throw them a bone here because there's something they're having a hard time letting go of. And they might even struggle to communicate or protect themselves, or they deal with somebody like that. Your guides are just saying to you, Koala Spirit, Spirit has a plan, and Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. Both of these cards together, I don't need to elaborate. Your guides are saying you may struggle to understand why things are playing out the way they are right now. It's all about your perception of thinking that you're separated from something that you want. You might not want it as much as you think you do, or you might be perceiving it through an old lens. The mystery is not going to be revealed to you at this time. The future is uncertain or just untold thus far. Just know that Spirit does have a plan and try to trust in the mystery. Something may confuse you in the middle of November, and you really want to know the answer. You're not going to get the answer until you let go of the old, apparently. Having boundaries and good communication and respecting those of others will apparently help with this. I was like, whoa, that's kind of heavy. I'll be honest, Aries, this is the most heavy, profound message I've done all week. So I hope that it helps you because I feel this. I'm not going through anything like this, but I was like, I feel this energy for them. So at the center of it all is strength, the reason for the reading. So Leo energy. But the challenge is the Magician and Death in reverse. So you may need to be very strong in a situation and be very persuasive and compassionate. Strength only comes when it's called for. Strength of character in particular. Someone might have their boundaries with you or you with them. Having the courage to have healthy, productive conversations, being the HR department in your own life and allowing other people to be that seems to be the center of everything for you. Strength and strength of character. Someone may hold back. I think it might be your person. The challenge is the Magician to Death in reverse. I clarified strength with the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or maybe you have air in your chart. This Queen of Swords is a person who's very direct. She has very good boundaries. She has unbiased judgment. She seems a little detached, but that's because she comes up with a solution and she's not messing around. So you might have to be very direct with someone or others this in the middle of the month, or they may be that way with you. Let them draw their boundaries. This person wants to communicate clearly. If this is you, you really want to communicate clearly, but she's not messing around. The challenge moving forward is discovering your power in a situation. Some of you are connecting to another Aries, Virgo, or Gemini. It actually has to manifest. You're going to have to be very resourceful. You may have to work alone. This person may want to work alone. The Magician is a powerful energy. He can be easily manipulative to get what he wants. So watch out for someone being a trickster or feeling like you have to. I mean, there's magic and then there's smoke and mirrors. So find the balance between the two, Aries. And another challenge is death in reverse. Somebody won't let something die. Someone won't let something grow in the place of what dies. There is a transformation that needs to continue happening. I want to see you come out of the death energy. I feel like you need to in some way. But the way you see yourself looks good. You see yourself as the Ten of Pentacles. And I clarified that with the Eight of Pentacles and the Empress, Libra, Taurus here. So some of you are married or you're working towards family and stability. This is a wife, a mother, a married woman. There's a lot of fertile ground. This could be happening at work. You could be like the boss at work. You see yourself putting a lot of work into something. This might be a person watching you in some way that thinks there's fertile ground in this. I see you very focused on career and family and stability and commitment in your life, which is beautiful. A person in your energy looks a little different. They're the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this person is sort of lacking direction with you at this point. This is like a false start, a non-start. It's an emerging idea. This person might get distracted. They might be delayed in being on board with you, or this is something new that's meant to come in. Justice and the Six of Wands is what clarified it. And I do notice that this Justice card, she's sort of looking over here. She looks a little, I don't want to say stuck up, but like removed. This person has a very big choice to make. They do expect the best. They expect success. This person might, what am I trying to get at here? They might be a little aloof. They might not be great at communication. They might ignore you. They might hold their head high, like, I've made my choice. I'm not sure how much growth potential is in this. This person kind of wants the best. They expect the best in some way. But there's going to be a direct communication that will take strength of character. And something does actually need to manifest, but I don't think this manifestation can take place until whatever death is about is just off the table for you altogether. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. I think it's based on the oracle cards. Yeah, something needs to completely end so something new can manifest and grow in its place. This will take strength of character and it will take direct communication. This could just be this person kind of holding back, being very sharp with you, trying to come up with a solution. They do expect to get recognition and reward in some way. It's interesting. We'll see what else comes out. Spirit for Aries, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus of Aries. How does Aries feel about the person in focus for them? The Ten of Wands in reverse. Well, I see that. Okay, so you've very recently released a heavy burden. You're at least trying to delegate it. The Seven of Swords, you feel as though you need to be strategic in this situation. How does this person feel about you? You might just be trying to sneak away here at this point, or you feel like you need to tread lightly and be very flexible and adaptable. I mean, the Seven of Swords can be a card of deceit, but it's mostly about feeling a little nervous in a situation and having to tiptoe and be strategic and also act upon your own behalf. This person is the King of Wands. You could be connecting to another fire sign. This person is very passionate. I think this person is very focused on the self. The King of Wands and the Star. Okay, I'll be honest. This person has very high standards and they like a lot of attention. Yeah. What action will Aries take towards this person? They want independence. They want attention. They could be an Aquarius, Libra, or they could be connecting to someone like that. Ace of Pentacles. Well, you want to plant a seed. You want it to manifest. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You really want to come in from out of the cold. For some of you, you're very focused on career and money right now and breaking even, freeing yourself from negative relationship cycles. Some of you are trying to get pregnant or start a family or have a baby or start a new job. What action will this person take towards Aries? That's too many cards. What action will this person take towards Aries, Spirit? Thank you. The Seven of Wands in reverse. This person is not going to defend themselves. They're a little overwhelmed. Two of Swords in reverse. This person may let their guard down if you give them the attention that they want. I think something is at a stalemate with this person and they're kind of overwhelmed. How does this person feel deep down about Aries? The King of Cups. Well, they're a very emotionally diplomatic person, but the Sun is in reverse. They could be a Leo. I think that this is a very emotional person that's either overly optimistic or pessimistic, or we've got a second person over here that the sun's going down on. It could be a Cancer. This person isn't really sure what direction they're going in with you at this point. How do you feel deep down about this other person? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Well, at this point, you just want to receive. The Lovers. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to call you both out here. You definitely feel a strong connection to this person with the Lovers, but you're not willing to balance something out and you feel the need to be strategic with them. What's the potential outcome? The Chariot in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Okay, so if there are obstacles and challenges, those need to be faced because everybody feels kind of powerless right now. Maybe you're trying to move to be together or something like that. Someone's not able to move forward or move on, and they don't really feel like they have any direction. With Judgment in reverse, if things need to be left behind from the past, that's not happening either. So I'm not seeing a lot of forward motion, and I'm seeing someone have a pretty strong inner critic. There's not a strong sense of knowing exactly what you want in this situation or this person knowing what they want. Why is the Seven of Swords here? For Aries, why is the Seven of Swords here? Page of Cups. Yeah, you do feel the need to tread lightly with this person. Page of Cups is very young, innocent, sweet, childlike energy, strength. There it is again. I think that you have a lot of strength. You're holding back a lot of your feelings and your pride and your passion, and you're just trying to dip your toe in the water lightly. Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse, though? At this point, you're not willing to even something out with them. The Moon, you're confused, you're feeling insecure, things are not as they seem for you. Watch out for illusion. The Queen of Wands. Whoa, you are really dreaming of this Queen of Wands. But here's the thing. I think that this might be a little one-sided. Okay, or you want to be this Queen of Wands. That's you. You dream about having this relationship with someone, but for whatever reason, you can't seem to move forward with them entirely. I think you just want something. I just heard someone say, throw me a bone here. Like, tell me what's happening here. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse? You're just trying to come in from out of the cold. The Magician, you want to manifest them. You feel like you have the power to do this. Three of Wands, you're definitely standing back and watching from afar, trying to examine the full growth potential. Or this person's watching you and wondering when you're going to come towards them or what your full potential is in some way. Why is the King of Cups here with the Sun in reverse? What is that about? Because this person's emotional. 10 of Pentacles. So definitely wanting long-term commitment, family, money. You could be married to this person, but you're both trying to figure out how to claim some independence. You've got to let the past go. You could be connecting to an Aries, another Aries, or a Leo possibly. This person does care about long-term stability. Page of Wands, but they're bored and they want some excitement. They have a strong inner child. Why is this this person definitely wants your attention and they want some kind of a freedom as well. They might be putting you up on a pedestal. They might be putting someone else up on a pedestal. They seem overwhelmed with you. Like this is at a stalemate. They don't know what to do. Why is this here? Why is the Seven of Wands in here with the Two of Wands in reverse, Spirit? The Eight of Cups, they're walking away. They're done. The Knight of Wands. I don't think this person wants commitment, or they really want to stretch and spread their wings and fly. What does this person really want in the relationship? What does this person really want in this relationship? Temperance? Oh, they could be a Sag. They're going to kind of give you the cold shoulder. They just want calm and balance. The Knight of Cups, the World, the Six of Pentacles. I think you're dealing with a person that's going to come in and out, Aries, or they want to travel. They want to pour their heart into something. I don't think they're going to give you entirely what you want and need. They'll come in and out to charm you and for passion. They might feel like this just needs to be balanced out first before they can figure out what they want. I think this person has very high standards. They might even be a little bit of a snob. Why is the Chariot in reverse with the Judgment in reverse? Because someone's not able to move on and something is not going to be resurrected here. An old relationship, an old job. Five of Cups. This is disappointing and it hurts. The Hangman, you're paused. Ace of Pentacles, you want a new start. For some of you, I get the feeling that you've lost a person, that someone has died. It could have been someone that you thought there'd be long-term stability with. I'm sorry for that. What is it that you really, truly want? Because I think you want to prove something to this person here. I think you see a lot of fertile ground. The Knight of Swords. You might rush. You might struggle with communication a little bit. The Emperor. You really want control over this situation. You have high hopes and dreams for love. You do want a resurrection. Something has very much hurt you. I think you want to date this person and you're hoping that it'll go somewhere. I don't know that it is. The Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Tower, the Three of Swords. Some of you are unhappy and hurt that you're single, or this person doesn't like the idea of being in a serious relationship. Spirit, what is the next action and what is your advice? What is your advice, Spirit? Spirit, what is your advice? Temperance in reverse. You've got to bring balance to this situation. Someone's going to run hot and cold. You have to determine the purpose and bring calm and peace and balance. This person might not be your soulmate. Page of Wands in reverse. Someone's going to lose interest or is feeling bored and needs some excitement. Five of Wands. You guys have differences. You're different. You could be different cultures, different backgrounds. There could be multiple people involved, family and friends getting in the way. Get everybody else's opinions out of the way. Get the flying monkeys out of the picture. But the two of you might clash in some ways. The High Priestess in reverse, Pisces here, Page of Cups in reverse. Someone is going to withdraw into silence and flake out on a person at the last minute, I think. Someone may deliver bad news. Someone may be somewhat promiscuous, or I just heard, tell them they're not pursuing the Pisces. Okay, they're not pursuing the Pisces. That'll mean something to somebody. And I just heard someone say, okay, thank God. This person does want to claim some independence. It's like they want the long-term commitment and to honor their emotional commitments with Justice and the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups. But at the same time, this person's a little bored and restless, and they really think about walking away and claiming some independence. And you want it to go somewhere important, but your guides are saying, listen to your intuition. It could be off. Someone may be ghosting the other person, and that cannot be ignored. And I think that that's where this is going to go. There's going to continue to be tension. Six of Cups in reverse. A lacking in playfulness and a forgiveness needs to take place. This is like a burnt bridge or a broken dream. Yeah, the moon. Things are not as they seem. This is throwing you out of your energy, Aries. You might think it's a wish come true, but know your own self-worth, Aries. This person might not know theirs. This person might be kind of a player. They might be very indulgent. They might care a lot about money and status, or someone needs to get their finances together and needs to settle down. You definitely need to regain control and don't live in an illusion. Things are not as they seem. So, and they're not going to tell you what's happening moving forward either, apparently. They just want you to stay in the present moment with Spirit has a plan and trust the great mystery. Continue to try to work through whatever it is you're meant to be letting go of. And I think it's an old conditioned way of thinking and feeling for some of you. Recasting yourself as the hero in your own life because it is darkest before the dawn. You are through the most magical hour. Just be grateful for what you have and where you are. Be honest and let go of the shroud. We cannot resurrect the dead and old ways of being here on earth. Communication and boundaries will be tested between yourself and others. Make sure you have good boundaries, respect others' boundaries, and communicate very clearly. Because I can see that you want something, you're just feeling the need to tiptoe and be very careful and strategic with the Seven of Swords and the Magician and the Three of Wands. Maybe that's necessary. Yeah, and you're dreaming of this passionate connection, but there's definitely something somewhat one-sided. I think you need to let some stuff go so some new stuff can come in. Yeah, be honest with yourself for sure. That'll help. Okay, Aries, that's your reading for mid-November. I hope it resonates with you and I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally, Aries. I'm always listening to the universe for you. I took a deep dive with you guys today. I really wanted to, so I hope it helps. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.